Ripley, can I sit with you? No? Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to day 12 of Nanowrimo. Today has been a really good writing day, but also a really bad writing day. I did get just over 1,700 words, so I did hit my daily goal, so that in itself is good, but most of those words I actually wrote at work, which is good, but I couldn't write when I got home. I just felt like I was pulling teeth, and the words I wrote, I didn't like them. So backtracking a little bit, I brought my iPad to work and my writing notebook, and I wrote on my 15-minute break and my 30-minute lunch, and I got a decent amount of words there. And then I got off around 5 o'clock, and I have a coworker that lives like one street away from me, and she always drives me home, and it's just really nice. I've mentioned before, but it's only like a 25-minute walk realistically for me to get to and from work. But on the days that we work together, she usually drives me home, and a lot of it is just like my little socializing outside of work for the day. We'll just, on the drive home, chat about our day and just get a couple things off our chest. And if there's a specific customer or a specific thing at work that was just more difficult, I just get it off my chest, and she does the same thing. And I just think it's a nice way to just, there we go, I ranted for 5 minutes, I'm okay again, and then I go home and I can leave my work outside the house. And that's how I like to do it. So yeah, it's really nice that she drives me home and we have that little interaction. But today she got stuck on a call and was actually off about 20 minutes late, so I just waited for her in the lunchroom and decided to write a little bit, and I got so much writing done in that 20-minute sprint. It was unbelievable. I don't get as much writing done on those sprints as I would in a usual 20-minute sprint because I'm writing on my iPad instead of with a keyboard, and I'm just not used to typing on the screen, and I make a lot more typos and it just doesn't quite flow as easily. But when I got home and checked my word count and saw that I got just over 1,200 words, it was so awesome. And I wrote a little bit, but like I said, I didn't like what I wrote. It took me like 2 hours to get 500 words, which, I mean, I've done worse, but I don't think I'm going to use any of those words. The scene just felt really melodramatic and nothing was flowing right, and I just wasn't in the right mindset, I think. I wasn't focused. I don't know, it just wasn't a good writing time. But I did write my 500 words, so I am still on track, and I always have to remind myself, this is a first draft, and you can't edit what you haven't written yet, so it's okay if what you write is garbage, we'll fix it later. So just gotta keep remembering that. And actually, one of the few good things that came out of my very painful 500 words is that I had the best light bulb moment for something that was just bothering me, and now I kind of feel silly that it took me so long to figure it out. So basically, I couldn't figure out how my main character was going to figure out who her biological mother was, because the internet doesn't exist and she doesn't have any contact with the townspeople. She lives in her little secluded witch coven in the forest, and they don't talk about it, and I just wasn't sure how she would figure it out. Basically, all of the spells, potions, etc. that the coven does for the town, they track it all, what they gave them, what magic, how much it costs, what they paid, etc. So I had that figured out. I'm trying to be vague so I don't give too much away, but I'm really just making it sound extra dumb. I promise it's not quite as dumb as I'm making it sound. But anyway, I couldn't figure out how in the world they were going to get this. And for some reason, when I was picturing this like log book, that's the best thing I can use to describe it, but I promise I'll make it sound better when I'm actually writing it when I get to that part. But I decided, hi Ripley, welcome back. How are you? You gonna sniff the camera? You can't sniff it, it's too far away. Oh no, we dropped my phone. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Okay. So I had figured out that she was looking in this logbook, and for some reason when I was picturing it, it just had like the date, what was given, and what was received for it. And then I clued in they would probably have at least the townsperson's first name. So she figures out her mother's first name because it's written down right in front of her, and I don't know why I didn't think of that. I don't know. it just seems so obvious now. Like, of course it would have at least some way to identify the customer, and yeah, so I figured that out, and I just feel very excited now. So when I get to that scene, I will be significantly less stuck. So that is very good, but I love when you get something like that, and it's like this big eureka moment, but then you kind of just feel dumb because it took you so long to get there. It's like in Monsters and Imaginary Friends. I couldn't figure out for the longest time how... Ripley, why are you rubbing your face on that tripod? But it's like one of the really big scenes in Monsters and Imaginary Friends that basically in the imagination world, the chief has to get a hold of Jax somehow, and I was trying to create like this subset to the magic system, and I was trying to get like something like telepathic, and I just couldn't figure out how they were going to contact each other. Jax has a cell phone. It's a modern day story, and I even mentioned earlier in the book that Joey is playing on his cell phone. I know, Ripley, I am so dumb. You are right. It's so obvious. I know. But yeah, I felt similar to that. That, duh, of course they would at least write her first name or her initials or something, but I hope I'm not the only one. If anyone else has any of those like big eureka moments that just make you feel kind of dumb afterwards, let me know, because I hope I'm not alone in this. I'm sure that I'm not, but it would just make me feel a lot less... I don't feel bad about myself. I'm laughing at myself. Like, it's funny, but yeah. So anyway, I got a ton of words written at work that I wasn't expecting, but I got very few words written at home that I was hoping, but I had this big breakthrough, but I also feel kind of dumb, but it's definitely going to strengthen the story and make that scene better because I'm going to know what the heck I'm doing. So overall, it was a pretty good writing day. I hit my word count, I figured out something for my story. That's a success. So that is all for today's video. If you guys enjoyed it, please click the like button to let me know, and don't forget to subscribe to stay up to date with the rest of Nanowrimo. I'm posting Nanowrimo vlogs 5 days a week and other videos twice a week, and after November I'm going back to my regular posting schedule of every Wednesday and Sunday. So I hope to see you guys next time, and until then, have a great day. Bye!